Got to add this. And okay, here we go. So good morning, friends. I guess you couldn't hear me for a second there because I hadn't added myself to the video. So today we're going to work on this paper pumpkin. Again, I'm trying to catch up. This is from November. It's called Warm Wishes. And it looks very similar to last week's or October's paper pumpkin, which was Home for the Holidays for October. So as you can see, Paper Pumpkin on purpose made these so that they coordinate. And so my card can match the little treat holder that's in this one, and I can give those out as a gift. So just as a reminder, this was last week's card. And now to go with that are these super cute little treat holders. Okay, so this kit, instead of the real red, it has the Mossy Meadow. It has this stamp set that says special delivery, warm wishes from our home to yours. It's got this cute little door and of course this cute little puppy with a scarf. So I have lots of, oh, and 'tis the season. So, and then it coordinates really well. The fonts are the same. This one has Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, celebrate the wonder and joy of this festive season. It's got a cute little house that exactly matches the door. So you can see that these are really well coordinated. And it has a little tree, some snowflakes, and a tiny little tree. So lots of opportunity for fun stuff that you can add on. The other thing that this kit has is an add-on. So when you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, if there's an add-on, you're able to order it. I've ordered these, but they're not here yet. And it's a pack of 20 envelopes and cards. And this, as you can see, closely matches the cards. The envelope is a little bit different, but it closely matches the cards base that we used last week. So it's very close, but I'm going to show you because we're going to be using these as a sample when making these, because I'm making these for a very specific purpose. Okay, so let's get into this kit. You know, I wanted to show you something before I get into this kit. I was so excited about it. I got my mini catalogs in the mail last week and I forgot to show them to you. So I can't show you what's on the inside, but I can show you what I was able to pre-order. So this is January to April's mini catalog. Isn't that sweet? It's adorable. And then this is their celebration. If you don't know what celebration is, celebration allows you to earn free merchandise with purchase. So with every $50 or $100 purchase, there are free items that you can get. So this is one of the items that you can order, which is this really beautiful paper. This paper is called Fri-Yay, and I've already got a Christmas gift planned for this. It makes really beautiful cards or gifts, and I'm going to make a little journal for my granddaughter. She can put photos in or she can draw in. But aren't these cute? And then it's got some really beautiful colors on the back as well. So you can see there's just lots of really beautiful papers, and it's watercolor, which, as you all know, I love watercolor. So I can't wait to use this. And then this is a cute little watermelon stamp set. It'll go with any verses you want. And the fun part is this matches one of the punches. Let me grab it real quick. This is one of the new punches that Stampin' Up! Is selling. It came out last year. And as you can see, this oval, which I know I've got some light here that may make it hard for you to see, so let's turn it over. This oblong, it matches the shape of this watermelon, and it also matches the shape of these watermelon shapes. So I can do green for the rind, and I can do red for the watermelon. That fun? So we'll have some cute ideas for that later on. Okay, back to the kit. All right. So they've come up with, they've given us some baker's twine, or this craft color twine, tear and tape, more dimensionals. They have these little treat bags, and they have these little stickers that are meant for it as well. And these little tear out wreaths. So there's 8 little treat boxes. And let me just show you what this looks like. Okay. So this goes together like so. Isn't that cute? So what we can do is we can fill in the treat box with whatever treat you want. I'm going to open one up. I'm going to add a little bit of crinkle paper. Try not to get it everywhere in my craft area. And then I'm going to, oops, add some kisses. And then what you can do is you can just pull down, and then the sticker goes like so. All right, let's get the instructions out so I make sure I do this right, because I think there's a way for me to adhere my little treat as well. Okay. Doesn't really say how to adhere your treat bag inside, but I'm thinking some glue dots will probably do it. So if I put a couple of glue dots down on the base, then how do we get this to stay closed? Oh, I was supposed to use the tear and tape down here. So the way that I keep it closed is I use a little tear and tape at each of these peaks. Okay. All right. So I need to do one other thing, or a couple other things. So we're going to use one of these, actually 3 of these, for the windows and the door. So one of these has a window. Okay, these ones are already there. So we need 3 of these, and then we have the little tag that comes with it. It's got a little hole in it. There's also these other tags you can see here that are flagged. I'll pop one out so you can kind of see it. I'm gonna leave it in. Okay, so we're gonna use With Love. You could use 'Tis the Season as well, but I like With Love better. And then, as I've told you, Paper Pumpkin provides you with a block, so you want to keep that handy. And then I'm going to use this Stampin' Spot Mossy Meadow. First thing before I do that, though, I'm just going to rub my thumb across it and get whatever it is on there that they treat this with when they create it off so that it doesn't make the ink ball up. Right. And then I'm going to use 25 inches of this. Okay, so Stampin' Up sells these really great grid papers and they have a measurement here. Yeah. Okay. Do 15 inches and then I'm going to do 10 inches. So I've got 25 inches. Is it my Stampin' Spot? And then I need to wrap it around eek or the roof twice. Go ahead and close this. I'm going to tie it once, add my little tag. Tie a bow. If you find that your bow doesn't really turn out the way you want it, like it's angled too much in one way, then you can let the string dangle and figure out which way it wants to go. There we go. And I want my little tag to kind of go off to the side, so I'm going to use a dimensional behind it. And there. And isn't it pretty? And it's got the little sparkles already. Really pretty. To add the wreaths. And these get added with dimensionals. I need one on my door. And then I need one in each window. It shows them all the same level, but I don't want to do that. I think I want to make mine so that they're slightly lower on the windows. Have it. Cute little treat box. Super easy. I saw somebody had cut a hole with a hole punch up here, and then instead of rolling it over, they squished the treat bag together and then fed the end of it through, so it kind of looked like smoke from a smokestack. I think that's clever too. Okay, so what I wanted to show you is I'm going to actually disassemble one of these because I want to make it into a gift card or into a card. So I'm using the bases that I had from last week, two of the card bases. You remember I used this one for this one and this one for this one because I don't have my add-on yet with all those cards. And I'm going to cut off the base. I'm going to just make the card a little, there we go. So you can see that they'll still be able to see the moon and one of the little trees. And I can add a little verse using this little flag and a bow. And I can still add some wreaths to this just to add a little extra. So let's take a look real quick. Okay. And then for this one, I can also do the same thing with this little blue one, because this little blue one's a little bit lower. And so I can cut this one off and put it on this one. I've got so many treat holders just with all the little things that Stampin' Up! Has provided as far as kits and such, that I think this would make a great one here. But I could also use the back because I think the back is adorable as well. And I can also cut this off so that I have and I'm just going to round the corners a little bit. I can make this 3D. So I'm just going to add one more. Don't forget, you can use every piece, every edge of your dimensionals. Okay, so let's glue this on. I can add it so that it's down here at the bottom so you either see a peek of another house, or I can move it up so that it kind of covers up the houses behind, whichever I want to do. Okay, and then I'm going to add more of these wreaths. Now you can make them all into treat boxes if you want to, and then don't forget that you can also, if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber and there's still some of these left, which I checked this morning and there were, you can actually order extra kits of the Warm Wishes along with the add-on, and you can continue to make cards with this cute kit or you can make a lot more treat boxes. Like if you're taking all your treats over to a nursing home for all the residents, or you've got a bunch of family members, or you can use them as placeholders. And in each one of these little flags, you can put that person's name. Wouldn't this make a cute little placeholder on each person's plate when you're setting up your Christmas table? And you can just have each person's name and use these as tags. You could also make extras of these, or if you have extras of these from your prior kits. So just the best ideas. I mean, just there's so many different things that you can do. But I love making these into cards because I've got about 80 to 90 cards I need to send out, and that's a lot of work. I would like to say that I started months ago like I was supposed to, but as you know, I feel like I've been behind this year. Next year, I'm hoping will be better because we have all moved in. It took some thought trying to figure out where I was going to put all my decor for Christmas, but also just even setting up the house, like pictures and things like that. So isn't that cute? Just a great little card. Looks like I got it a little wonky. And then I can add more sentiments on the inside. I can add, so the warm wishes from our home to yours, I think is the one I want to use. I can either use the red Stampin' Spot that I got last year or last month, or I can use the Mossy Meadow. And on this one, I want to use the red. So save all your Stampin' Spots. You can use them for other projects. Okay. I can just use a little bit of this instead of a whole bunch. And I can tie a bow. Just add it with a dimensional. Or I can use red ribbon. I had a bunch of cute little bows that I had made for this card here that I had made as a potential fit item. I ended up not using it. But this cute little bow, I just used a glue dot so that it could be adhered, and I could use it here instead of this little twine. But I think this is really cute as well. And then we can just figure out what angle we want the tag. And it doesn't necessarily have to be both edges. It can just flop there. So I think that's a good, I don't want to cover up too much. So isn't that cute? And then this one, same thing. I'm just gonna, actually, instead of having it glued down, I'm gonna pop this one up. But I also want to pop up that roof because it's so cute with the little sparklies in it. Are you all done with your Christmas cards? If you are, I'm very proud of you. I wish I could say the same. Okay, we want more of these. We need 3 of these for this house. Okay. And I need to cut a few more from the edge. We were invited to a neighbor's. They have they say like once every month or so. Whoops. They have a little get together with all the neighbors, and it's just around their fire pit. So we're going to join them tonight, and I'm going to provide one of these. It will give me an opportunity to get to know some of my new neighbors, which I'm super excited about. And then I want more dimensionals on the back of this because I would like to pop this up on the card. I always seem to have extra dimensionals. So it's going to cover up the moon on this one, but the little trees in the background will look cool. And then I've got all these stickers left over, so I can just add those on the inside. I can add my Merry Christmas sentiment from last week's. Ah, here it is. No, I've got there it is. I can use Merry Christmas on the tag on the outside, or I can add it just under this really pretty wreath on the inside. And I'm going to do this one with Mossy Meadow. My recommendation is you try to straighten your card, and then you can make sure your sentiment is in the right place. And then I want to do the warm wishes on the outside. Another one of these tags. And don't forget, I've got extra cat tags from the other kit from last week as well. I need a little bit more ink on this one. And this time I'm going to use this little red ribbon. And then use dimensional just to pop one on there. There we go. Super cute card. It's got some 3D to it for that little roof. Aren't these fun? So lots of things that can be done with this. I still have another piece here. I have the back of this house as well, and I'm going to do the same thing. I don't have to have a door for it to still look really cool. Or if I want to, I can stamp this door and add it to the front. So however I want to do it, super cute. All right. I hope you guys have a great Friday, and I'll talk to you soon. And in case you are watching this later on YouTube, please click like and subscribe to Wild Violet's Art. Oh, I wanted to show you a kit that I'm going to be using for next week. So this is one of the kits that you can purchase, and it's the Festive Tags kit, and we'll get into this next week. So it's got great little Christmas tags that can go on all your Christmas gifts. Aren't those cute? So this is called the Festive Tag Kit. All right. Remember, all of these all inclusive, and they have the sentiments already printed, so you don't even have to stamp. How wonderful is that? So super easy to put together, and we'll put that together next week. All right. Have a great Friday. See you later.